Football League on EA Sports. Up next, we'll see Joe Mixon. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns. It's the Texans and the Bears on Sunday night.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Bears, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here. I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback. So we begin week 2 in the NFL. He was truly one of the top stories around the league. What a debut. Didn't look phased at all. Handled everything with poise and grace and played through in a big way. I can't wait to see what the defenses throw at him this week and see how he adjusts. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. The numbers for him from a week ago, 20. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball deep later on. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Colt 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run here with Swift. Runs through the contact. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line. Once again, it's Swift. He gets away from one. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way ground, and it's a first down. From the gun, here's Williams. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Texans are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's on them. Let's get it.
They can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Texans offense heading out behind their quarterback in his 2nd season. Last year's Offensive Rookie of the Year, C.J. Stroud. And he's coming off of a truly remarkable rookie season where he quieted a lot of his doubters in a most emphatic fashion. Remember, going into the draft, many thought he was the number 2 quarterback coming out of college. He proved quickly he was a top quarterback going into the NFL. One of the best rookie seasons by a quarterback in recent memory. And what's scary about it, he's not even close to reaching his ceiling. And right away, he lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to take over.
You know this junk cheating, bro. Get a ball right back. Come on, bro.
Sides offensively.
Hey, cheat.
Turnovers exchanged.
I saw what you did there.
What'd I do?
Right now, they're carrying it around like they are wearing boxing gloves. If we're going to have that kind of a reference, they've got to get it together and start playing a little bit better ball.
Touchdown Bears! DJ Moore, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bears use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. And it's a pretty good return here, and we'll take a break. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Give him
Player of the Week award winner. You expect runs like that and then some.
It was fun to watch him in the opener last week in week 1. He was spectacular and hoping for more here in week 2. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll send the tight end in motion left.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he'll be taken down.
Potential was there, and Collins took a massive leap in his 3rd season, realizing that potential, producing just under 1,300 yards a year ago. The Texans love his big frame and believe in this young man, and he'll be their big-time receiver for now and the future.
The numbers for
Because a few of those runs, it was apparent he was just not going to be denied, and his team is hoping that carries over to this week as well.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers.
and very little there. He
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key.
Stroud working out of the gun.
And that will be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he'll get this to the 32.
As in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quick start.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift.
No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce. Didn't
Make it over again.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Stroud. And that one too wide.
Falling to the ground, incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
And Stroud now to throw.
Eluding the pressure right.
Taking a shot for Dell here.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A huge play there for Houston. And even 40 yards.
After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in. It's Mixon on the counter, and he can only manage to get a cup nose pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
And he'll go down. The Bears.
Back in the opener, adds a 2nd one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the
As an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And he stopped immediately. 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And they're knocking on the door.
Often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And he's back to the line of scrimmage. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And not even back. Bear on the field. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Now Stroud. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dalton Schultz. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have taken the lead.
Well, we know someone
Baby,
just added
let's
to
go,
his
baby.
touchdown passing
Let's
total,
go.
But all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was the tight end Dalton Schultz on the touchdown reception to cap the drive. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Escapes the defender. And a nice return sets him up set to begin this next drive. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. Get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then
quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
Big boy got him.
That's
Got him. Got that rookie down. Yeah.
The pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to...
As they begin things here, 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he will lose down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Stroud looking to throw. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Texans will burn the first.
And off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
And that play goes nowhere. 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And they get to Stroud, nowhere to go. Have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And a fair catch signaled for, and 10. And the Bears take over. To the air, Williams. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Now a 2nd and 10. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago. Really, it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well.
Who's in some pain down there.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Williams going to look to throw again.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Williams from the gun on 3rd down.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the best half of action. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll go as nearly a loss of 10 on 1st and goal. So a disaster there. It goes as a 9-yard loss on the sack.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, where it was the visiting Bills who were able to come away with the victory on the road. Josh Allen, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were losers in that ball game to the visiting New Orleans Saints. Derek Carr, 3 touchdown passes as his guys bounced back from the defeat on opening weekend. And finally, on Monday Night Football, it's the Falcons and Eagles from Philly at 8:15 Eastern Time. We just watched a very good first half out of the Ohio State man, C.J. Stroud. He was on point, throwing a touchdown pass to help his guys take the lead into the break. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This is a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break. These two coaching staffs likely going through their final adjustments for the second half. One of these teams is going to emerge 2-0. But who will it be? To find out, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Texans going to, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half.
And he loses the football a second time.
It's against us. No way we need to take that one.
Stroud to throw it.
He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
Mixon with a first down carry. And they're going to stop him right at the line round in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
It's complete to Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds just shy.
Some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he
Not much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Here's Stroud. And he'll be hit as he
This play and force him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Throwing now is Stroud. That is caught. And he's going to have
Up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. Eventually wrangled down before they get to the line. Back to Mixon on second down. And he'll be taken down near the They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he is going to have a Texans first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a foot.
First down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. First and 10, it's Pierce. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
This game about to be over. Let's go.
Dameon Pierce.
Let's go.
His third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Texans take the
Defense tired. They can't stop the run.
Right
Defense tired.
The field to extend their lead. So another touchdown for him on the year now, Charles. He had 2 in the opener last week and hits pay dirt for a third time here.
And with good health, he's got a really good chance to be up there among the leaders in touchdowns scored when this season comes to an end. Quick question, partner. Is it bad luck to toast him with a sports drink?
Not at all, partner. I think that's a fantastic idea. Cheers. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. It's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Looking to throw is Williams. And he'll get this complete downfield to Kmet. And all the way down Chicago. And even 50 yards. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is first and 10 right now. And again back to Kmet. He's got room to roam. And he's all the way down to the 3rd, 2nd, and 1 forthcoming. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard. They're set up 1st and goal. Here's Williams. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage and get down. To throw, Williams. And it'll be intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And the
Game over.
Texans are going to take possession.
Game over.
It's a touchback, and they'll take over at
Game
the
over.
20-yard line.
Well, it certainly felt like he
Shut
was
that
able to
rookie down.
challenge this defense.
I shut that rookie down.
And he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost
Derek
edge of the
Stingley
zone
Jr., baby.
coverage, and they were more
LA.
about being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So
Ooh,
now
big Dameon Pierce.
you've almost
Can't
got to
stop
get down
him.
to those starters blocks like you're
Can't
a
stop
sprinter.
him.
Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Back now in Houston. It's the Texans now, 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run.
No, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
From the 38, Stroud. And Diggs has it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this.
Get it, baby.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 38. Mixon will try the right side. And he's going to take this ahead for right.
Why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. A gain of 10 as they look to add on. Pierce now up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold.
Which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the block. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit him over the top.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Carrier.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he won't get close. Only a yard.
Warmed and stuffed him for almost no gain.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
No run back here for Jones, a touchback. The Bears now ready to take over again. And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game.
You end up coughing the ball up. You end up throwing a pick. Everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out. I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah,
misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
To throw, it's Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Throwing again here, Williams. That pass complete to Moore. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bears have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Santos with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped. Gain possession. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them,
in this game.
that's not how drives are
It
supposed
score
to end.
fast,
You're
but I'm
supposed
gonna end
to
this
sit on
game.
the board. That's a consolation
Not how computer
prize. They're
do.
going to
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff for Pierce. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after. To throw with Stroud. And he's got his man in stride, complete prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
On the quick, right?
A handoff running left, Mixon. They'll get him to the ground at the 20. They'll run again. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down, and that is the big one. As they should be able to run it out from here.
That's game.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Give to Pierce. Even with that
wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Stroud back to throw. Schultz hauls in the quick throw. And the Texans are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home,
that's week 2 for you. That's week 2 for you. See you in week 3, baby. See you in week 3, baby. I need to upgrade that offensive line. They're doing pretty good, but I got to upgrade it. And that defensive line. Let's get it, baby. Week 3, here we come.
Here in their home opener as they move to 2-0.